Hey everyone, don't forget to keep on donating to the Penny Wars. It's going to end this Friday, so make sure you get your pennies.
Okay, so this last Saturday were the track and field MTAL championships in King City. The whole team did really well, and we had 3 qualifiers for the CCS. So Morgan Sweeney qualified in the high jump, Ryan Ishlawak in the 1600, and Washington Tibbetts in the 800.
On Saturday, the York swim team also went to their MTAL's championship finals, and we came back with overwhelming success overall. The girls got 7th place overall, which is very good considering our low turnout as far as it goes. In general, we had Cameron Ritchie for the boys, qualify for CCS in the 50 and 100 freestyle. Connor Behringer qualifying in the 200 free and 500 freestyle for CCS. All 3 boys relays, the 200 freestyle relay, 200 medley relay, and 400 freestyle relay, with Cameron, Connor Behringer, Connor Goodson, Teos Nico, James Beck, myself, and Henry Blall. The 7 of us will be competing this Friday at the CCS finals for the boys relays. And finally, Henry Blall had an outstanding performance in both the 200 IM and the 100 breaststroke. Not only did Henry qualify for the CCS cut, he officially holds now the MTAL record for both cuts. In terms of overall placement, 5 years ago, the boys swim team qualified in 7th place. 4 years ago, we qualified in 5th. 3 years ago, in 2nd. 4 years ago, it was 7th. 3 years ago was 5th. 2 years ago was 3rd place. Last year was 3rd. And this year, we came in 2nd place overall. So very, very good job. Not to name any names, Carmel getting the 1st place spot, but luckily, finally, we did beat a big school who has been kind of going up against us for years. Not going to name names. It starts with a R and ends with the Robert Louis Stevenson. So,
as we all know, the end of the school year is rapidly approaching, and that means that the competition for class points has come to an end. So, yes, the results are, and I think as most of you probably know, the seniors have won. So, there will be pizza for the seniors this Thursday in the commons.
Hi everyone, the theater class's final performance is coming up. It will be at Wednesday at lunch in the theater. If you can't come at lunch, it will also be 6 period in the theater, so please come by. Our performance is of Turkish Karagaj shadow puppets. If this little goat man looks fun to you, please come.
You know that feeling when you have a lot of work to do, but you just don't want to do it? So you don't. And instead you take a nap, or you just say you'll do it in an hour passes, and you just still don't want to do it. Unfortunately, I know this feeling all too well. In fact, I'm in the 98th percentile for inattention, which basically means you take 100 people and line them up for their ability to focus, and I would be 3rd to last, or 98th place. Which got me thinking, how do I get any work done if I can't focus? Then I realized, this speech, I've been thinking of a topic and stressing about it for basically a year now. And it wasn't until about a week ago, when I was throwing a football around, that I finally came up with this idea. And I was trying to think of other examples of when that I was been distracted, that I actually got more work done. And then I realized when I was procrastinating for this speech, I got an entire history project done early. Which for those of you who know me, does not happen. But nowadays, people like to measure success on how much you work, not the quality of which you work. And I think giving yourself a break can really let those quality ideas come out. So in essence, what I'm trying to say is sometimes you just need to distract yourself so you can focus on the things that really matter.
So just want to congratulate the girls lacrosse team. They had their awards banquet on Friday, and they also had a spirited game in which they beat RLS by 1 goal to end their season. So let's give them a big round of applause.
We're coming to the end of the school year, and that means that we'll very soon be welcoming a new group of alumni. And the alumni office is very excited about that. To do that, we have an event for them next Monday. And to prep for that, you might see around campus, it's a did you know, there's little facts about the school. This is a great time for everyone to learn about the history of York. It's very interesting. And for those of you up there, there's added incentive that there'll be prizes at the party for those of you who can answer the questions. So take a look around. They'll be going up all week. And you'll learn some interesting things about the school. And everyone else can start prepping for years down the road when you're going to do the power rounds and all. Thanks.
So there's a few of you who have not answered that one first question on Naviance, saying that you need help, or you know what you're doing, or you've already done it. And I know some of you have used the excuse that you can't find that survey in Naviance. If you go to About Me, and then over on the left side where your surveys are, one of the little things says, View All Surveys. That's the key to finding that spot. And if you didn't get it done by Friday, please make sure you have it done today. I'm going to start reading through all of those. I have a service opportunity. It's not service learning. It's during the summer, the California Rodeo in Salinas, they have a golf tournament, and they need hole spotters, people who like watch the golf balls go in. So if you're interested in that, it's just total manpower, not a lot of thinking, but it's fun, and we need help. So see me if you want to do that. I'll post it on my crew.
First of all, Harry, I so agree with you. There have to be moments when we just chill and let the brain go and be creative. And yay you. And so I hope you find some time to do that over the next couple weeks as school comes to an end and you're not stressing about exams and all that kind of thing. You're taking the time just to be, as Gary was talking about. So unfortunately, I have kind of a bummer to talk about. On Friday, as I understand it, 3 people on campus had their laptops stolen. So yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. And so I want to remind you, we get to trust each other so much on campus, right? We leave our things around. I just want to remind you that in those moments, it's not like I'm saying, oh, visiting teams are bad or anything like that, but we have to remember that we have an open campus and that people do, filter up as the afternoon wears on. I'm really encouraging you to prepare for life outside of York, and remember that not everyone is as trustworthy as this community is. So lock up your valuables. If you have to bring something valuable like a laptop to campus, lock it up in your locker, even if you have to take it out of your backpack. If you feel like you want to lock everything up, then perhaps what we need to do is have a designated classroom during sports times where you can put things and they're locked. It's just making sure that you can get back to them after your games or whatever it is that's going on. But we need to sort of work together to make sure that these things are happening, that we're sort of looking out for each other's things. If you feel that you might have a sense of who it was who took those items, that's a moment that you want to come to me or to Mr. Harmon or Ms. Samiko, somebody that you feel you can trust, Mr. Raymond, and let them know what you've been seeing. Not that, we all want to be spying on each other, but we do want to work on keeping each other safe and each other's possessions safe. Okay, so it's really an unfortunate situation and circumstance. Laptops are valuable. We don't want to have to go and replace them. One of the students I know did something very clever, and maybe you already knew this, I didn't. She actually went to the Apple store, and she had an Apple computer, and she had them put a message on her computer saying, first of all, locking it, and then when somebody opens it, two things are going to happen. One is, it will say, please contact, if you find this computer, please contact so-and-so. There is a reward for the return of the computer. And then the other thing it does is it immediately will ping her phone and tell her where it is. So those are two really wonderful things to be able to do so that you can potentially get it back. Okay? All right. I hope you have something positive to say. Good. Okay, good. I didn't want to end on a bummer. I was going to try to come up with a joke really fast, but I'm glad I don't have to do it.
I just want to make sure everybody is aware as to the game plan for next week as we wrap up the school year with our end of semester exams. So we have regular. That's a good thing. Summer is coming, and Jon Snow lives. So yeah. If you haven't watched it, then sorry. All right. I digress. Monday is a review day. That means you will have an opportunity to go to every class on Monday. Tuesday next week is also a review day, which means you'll have an opportunity to go to every class and ask questions and study and prepare for exams. Next Wednesday will be a reading day, and that means that it is optional for you to come to school. You are welcome to stay home. Notify us that you're staying home. You are also welcome to come to school and attend an X-day schedule, and each class period will be a review period for extra review, extra questions, and so forth. And then on Thursday, we start our exams. We'll make one more announcement about that next week. Just want to remind everybody that if you go to the exam link, there is also links to study guide, resources, and recommendations for how to stay healthy and happy as you prepare to do your best in these last couple weeks of school. Thanks.
Well, I'm thrilled that the swim team and the track team won all these awards. As you know, I do music, which is not always first, second place kind of thing, but I do want to say that all the members of Youth Music Monterey orchestras and all the members of our choirs brought an extraordinary amount of joy to this community yesterday. Well done. You would not believe the accolades I got from people after the concert. They were thrilled to death. It was a great gift. Good job.